Greetings and thanks for ending your Monday. On 2K Sports with some NBA hoops. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Now here's Green. They set the screen. Down low. Chamberlain. And the powerful one-handed slam.
A good decision on the pick and roll there. Green as good as it gets, giving it up to his teammates as a big.
And let's talk about Draymond Green for a moment. Certainly one of the most outspoken players in the league, Brent.
Well, Draymond has never held back, whether he's talking about his opinion or the way that he sees the game, which is remarkable and a revelation to his intelligence as a defender on the floor. Draymond Green has been special on the defensive end throughout his career.
Here's Curry. And a nice finish on the layup.
Not just from deep, Steph Curry, one of the best guard finishers around the rim.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I spoke with Toronto's head coach for a bit. I wanted to know how he planned on tackling the Jimmy Butler problem. He told me I want to make everything as hard for him as possible, anything we can do to bother him, and to get him to be even a little less aggressive, trying to put out the fire before it starts. That's the plan. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And there's the screen. Knocked away. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Outside Carter. Jackson outside. Clock at 6. Outside for Ingram. Butler taking his time here. Outside Ingram. Over Green. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
And maybe a deep breath moment for them. They're now 1 for 4 to start the game.
Pass to Payton. Back to Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Chamberlain, no good.
As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Here's Carter with the drive. And it's slammed in by Carter.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Pass to Curry. Blocked!
That's just admirable work by Bosch. A big-time rejection.
And again, no good by Golden State.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Offensive rebound. And here's Ingram outside. That one doesn't drop. Outside Butler. And there's the drive. Uses the glass on the layup.
And Butler just taking that motion right through contact.
White looking it over. Pass to Ingram. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ingram. The Warriors leading. One thing this Golden State team does very well is control the offensive glass, Brent.
Well, there's been a lot of talk analytically, BA, about how advantageous it is to come in and swoop through to grab offensive rebounds. Golden State has bought into that philosophy. They also have guys who take a lot of long shots, so that's long rebounds with a better chance of gaining an extra possession. So some smart analytical play here from Golden State in the past couple seasons.
Here's Green. Toronto making their last shot. And Steve Kerr. Calls time out here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. They set the pick. Shoots it from the corner. Rebound Toronto.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Yeah, the big-time vertical there. DeRozan still has it, having played well over a decade in this league.
Outside Curry. Pass to Butler. There's the triple. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Butler's got 5 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Boston. Outside, Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From about 19, Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
2 minutes remaining.
There's a minute 59 left to play in the first quarter. The 3 from Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
Curry doing it again for the quickest releases we've ever seen.
DeRozan outside. It's tipped. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, one nickname you hear for DeMar DeRozan is the lone mid-ranger. He said you can operate freely in the mid-range. It's like an ocean out there. If you're smart, you can take advantage of the space and pick teams apart. Brian?
He's an expert tactician working in between. Thanks, Allie. Here's Shed. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Boston. Williams on the wing. Here's Boston. Back to Williams. Puts the fadeaway right on the money.
Fading back. Nobody there to even challenge.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Yeah, you can tell Curry knows the angles. Smartly setting up another guy.
Out to the wing. Boston with the bucket.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Outside Curry. From the wing. And it's Boston with the rebound.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Williams misses.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Warriors on top. They lead by 2. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Now here's Westbrook. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And the former league MVP in 2017. A long list of accomplishments for Russell Westbrook, Prince.
Well, how many times, BA, have we seen players celebrated in the way that Russell has been as one of the best players in the league, move and transition to a role off the bench? He's done it with a lot of grace, a lot of class, and has been very accepting of his new role.
And he's good on the second. And there have been a few teams lately who have been stockpiling draft picks, Brent. What do you think of that approach?
Well, BA, if you look at the success of the draft, you're kind of 50-50 on whether or not you're going to get the talent that is required to win a championship. So getting multiple bites at the apple is a great strategy for teams to try to build the foundation of a championship caliber team.
Now here's Westbrook. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. The floater, count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
It's just amazing. They stopped Westbrook short of getting to the rim, which is a victory in and of itself. But then Russell knocks down the floater.
Here's Shed. Still no points. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. The Warriors lead by 3. Westbrook taking his time here. Outside Johnson. That three's off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Shed. Pass to Boston. Can't tie it up. That one misses. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. To the right side.
Raptors foul. Dario, first personal foul. Second team foul.
Westbrook right side. Pass to post. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Warriors lead by 5.
Well, all eyes on Westbrook defensively. It helps to make this play work as he delivers on time and on target.
Now here's DeRozan. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Westbrook outside. Pass to Johnson. They grab their own miss. Johnson on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Goes back up. It's hauled in by DeMar DeRozan.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Outside, Williams. He drops it from range. Williams has got his second basket on the night.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Back to Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
And Westbrook providing some emotional spark with that jam.
Here's Shed. On the wing, DeRozan. The shot. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. DeRozan's gotten his second bucket of the game.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Up top, Westbrook. 5 points in the game. Post shot, no good. Here's Shed. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. The Warriors leading. Westbrook outside. The kick out to Johnson. Launches it. Knocks down the triple. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
It's what makes Johnson so difficult to guard. He's got that quick trigger.
DeRozan outside. The rebound by Post.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Westbrook outside. Oh, rejected by Boucher. DeRozan deciding where to go with it. Rebounded by Johnson.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Here's Hield. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. DeRozan outside. DeRozan off the bounce. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And when he's got momentum on his way to the basket, DeRozan is going to finish hard. No reason to take any chances there.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for Golden State. It's a 3-point game. It's the last leg of what's been a daunting road trip. 6 games in total. Now here's Butler. He's got 5. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, on the attack, Jimmy Butler playing with that edge.
Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career. How about the bounce?
We could call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. The 3 from Curry. Second chance effort. Outside for Green. Outside Butler. 6 to shoot. Butler going in strong. And it's Butler with the jam.
Opportunistic score there from Jimmy Butler. Sees the lane, fills the lane.
.107 left to play in the second quarter. Carter from outside. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Outside Curry. Fires the three. Curry splashes it in.
On another level, Curry is totally ready to duel this one out from the three-point line.
Outside White. Ingram on the wing. Continuing to put up the points, averaging 14 per game. The Warriors lead by 5. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Green. Pass to Curry. Here's the three. Offensive board. Left side Butler. He got it up. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Warriors on top, up by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Toronto trails by 5. Pass to Ingram. Back to White. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. By himself. Butler gets all the way to the cup.
Coast to coast there. Jimmy Butler, one of the premier two-way players in the league.
Carter inside.
Oh, yes,
my
sir.
goodness!
Oh, man.
A ridiculous slam!
That was nice.
That is a throwdown.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as he can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. And here are the Warriors now. Toronto making their last shot. And here's Curry for 3. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Ingram on the wing. Fires for 3. Fires hitting the triple. Ingram's got 5 now.
Woohoo, these teams are dueling, and Brandon Ingram answers back with a triple of his own.
Back to Curry. Pass to Chamberlain. Outside Butler. Now Curry. Shot clock at 5. From deep. Here's Chamberlain. Second chance shot. A rebound by Bosch. Toronto trails by 5. Now here's White. Guarded by Payton. Back to Jackson. Pass to White. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Woo-wee. What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Green for 3. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Substitution for the Warriors. Number 32, Trace Jackson Davis.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. The kick out, Curry. Another shot. Oh, a strong finish from Curry.
Now that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Toronto trails by 5. Pass to Boston. Screen by Marjanovic. Here's Shed. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Now here's Green. Still without a bucket. Lets the 3 fly. That won't go either for Curry. And this is a pretty even game right now in Toronto. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Throw it down on the lob.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Curry creates inside.
What else can you say about Steph Curry? Simply one of the greatest shooters we've ever seen.
Here's Shed. Left side Ingram. For the tie. They get it back. The Warriors lead by 3. Outside Butler. Outside Curry. From the arc. Buries it from 3. Curry's got 12 points now in the quarter.
I mean, he's like a magician how quickly he gets that shot off. Was it ever there?
Stephen Curry is still playing, but the debates have already started about where he ranks among the all-time greats, Brent.
Well, B.A., it's a matter of opinion, but if your opinion is that he shouldn't be up there, shame on you. At 6'2", this guy is pound for pound. Maybe the best player that's ever suited up in this league.
Jackson Davis, a screen. Here's Butler. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Brent, you think about Jimmy Butler. Great in the regular season, even better in the playoffs.
Yeah, extremely tough. I mean, he has grit and resilience, but tough-minded in the toughest moments, and that's where his teammates rely on him. Jimmy Butler shows up big come playoff time. Always one of the hardest workers on his team. Jimmy Butler knows how to win.
Toronto trails by 8. Here's Shed. Outside Ingram. Looking to win the run. Drops in the 3. Ingram's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit.
Westbrook lays it up and banks it in. And the Warriors lead by 7.
So active to score from a number of spots, but when Westbrook gets to the inside, he can do damage.
Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And the Warriors making a switch here. Here's Bosch. No points yet. Clock at 4. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Johnson.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
And here's Westbrook. He's got 7.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter. 2 minutes.
To the middle. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Kobe White picks one up.
And Westbrook scoring, it comes in bunches, but such a key to it all is for him to get himself to the free throw line. He's top 40 all time in free throw attempts.
And he sinks the second. Toronto trails by 8. Pass to Carter. Jackson with it. Shot is up. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Carter's got 6 points in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Now here's Westbrook. Give him 8 points now. Johnson with a bucket.
3 points.
A great jump shooter, really from any range. That's Cam Johnson.
Outside Carter. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
First personal foul.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3 ball. I mean, it's been falling for them. They're locked in, and that outside shot going, it's a big difference maker.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, the play naturally finds Jackson because he's so well positioned. He's right where his team needs him.
Here's Westbrook. Misses from close range. Toronto trails by 5. Pass to Bosch. The 3 is up. And the 3-pointer goes. Bosch has got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Westbrook outside. Outside Johnson. Johnson on the wing. For 3. Counted from distance. Johnson's got 9.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout. And tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Chris Bosh.
So much attention on Steph that really opens up the floor.
Brent, you could hit the 3 back in your day, and no doubt, Stephen Curry is the best 3-point shooter in league history. What makes him so good from deep?
To me, BA, it comes down to the way that Steph goes about his habits in practice. If you ever watch footage of him in pregame warm-ups or in the off-season, there is so much variability in what he does in terms of preparing his feet and hands to shoot the basketball. There's no one that practices the way that Steph does. There's no one that produces the way that he does either. Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
Now here's Carter. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors.
Warriors ball.
The Warriors lead by 7. to the left side wing. Outside, Green. Throws it up high.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Snatched away. In transition, here come the Warriors. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
So much talk about Steph's scoring ability, but he's also a great facilitator.
Outside White. Pass to DeRozan. Driving in. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. On the wing, Curry. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, so easy to root for Stephen Curry because of how much fun he seems to have on the floor. Embraces the competition, but is able to laugh it off when something doesn't go his way. A lot of things do, though.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Pass to Bosch. Fade away. The shot, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
That's tipped. And stolen by Jackson. Will it go? And the dunk by Jackson.
And you have to admire the size and strength of Jackson Jr. Just fantastic work establishing himself inside and slamming it down.
They set the pick. The 3 from Curry. Second shot opportunity. Jackson Davis misses. Toronto trails by 11. Here's Carter. Takes it inside. The kick out to White. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bosch. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. As we know, Brent, experiencing some team drama is not an uncommon experience in the NBA.
Man, BA, as years went on and playing 7, 8, 9 seasons in the league, you almost started to invite some of that drama into the locker room. It's really a character builder, and it shows you that you care about what it is that you're doing. So the drama are always great lessons for how strong your team is going to be.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Curry, driving to the basket.
Love the effort from DeMar DeRozan, making things tough on the shooter.
6 on the shot clock. Pass to Jackson Davis.
Not a smart pass, and he knows it. Gotta disguise your intentions better than that.
And he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Now here's Green. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Outside Curry. Jackson Davis' screen. Tipped. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And the Warriors making a change here.
Number 13, Wilt Chamberlain.
5 to shoot. Here's Green. Kept alive. Butler. Tries again. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Number 33, Moses Moody.
Green with the ball. Outside Curry. The 3. And that comes off the assist by Green. Curry's got 27.
Curry was such a smooth three-point shot. Are there better mechanics in the league?
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. get a report from Allie.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Walter to the left wing. Puts up a three. Chamberlain pulls it in. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Westbrook outside. Pass to Johnson. Here's Chamberlain, covered by Boucher. From 6 feet away, Chamberlain gets the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 14.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
The Warriors lead by 11. Outside Johnson. Pass to Chamberlain. He shoots it. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Cameron.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Outside Ingram. Chamberlain pulls it in. And here are the Warriors now. Now Westbrook. Outside Moody. Healed for three. Here's Chamberlain. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Now here's Moody. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Westbrook outside. Pass to post. 18 feet out. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Walter from outside. The Warriors pull it in.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Warriors.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm. And they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
And they meet just twice. So taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Stephen Curry.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Now here's Ingram. There's the three. That shot off. And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for the Warriors. They lead by 14. Three-pointer. And no good. Here's Toronto with the ball. Right side Ingram. Over Hield. Pulls it from the corner. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental